there's a video that I saw of Shaba singing. I'm not sure how old this video is, and I saw it on TikTok, and I want to play it for you. And I want to tell you something that I've spoken about a couple of times on this channel, and I've spoken about it even in discipleship. If you haven't seen our discipleship sessions, right here, WhatsApp me, I'll forward them. This video, I want to use this video to remind you of this particular important lesson of guarding your gift. Now, the other person then sings on and so forth. I think you saw the name of the page. You can go and see it over there. I'm not a person who's that much into music, and so don't take offense that I cut the video. Don't be offended. Don't be offended. If someone say, no, I want to hear the next. Yeah, there are pages that deal on music, and so you can go to those pages, and you saw the name of the page. And so if you want to see the video, I would advise you go over there. It's called Gift of Notes. Gift of Notes, right there, and you can go and check it there. I'm not a music platform. So now there's this particular thing that I want to talk about. You see Paul talking about an open door. If you've seen those verses, I want you to note this point here because it's a very important point. And if you are not careful, when that open door comes and you are not ready, and that open door shuts, yeah, because that does happen. There are things that are seasonal in our lives. There are people who will have the limelight for a period. Not kidding. I'm not even, it's not, don't get the wrong idea. There are people who will have the limelight for a period, and then after that, it will disappear from them. They'll never have it again. And so what happens, or what you do with it when it's before you, it's a very crucial thing. Your gift you have to guard with your life. So you guard your gift with your life. Now you don't guard your gift to you. You guard your gift before people. You know? I'm not making and I'm also not making a sad note about Shaba's gift here. I want us to be very clear. If you are not careful, I've said this several times, if you are not careful, no matter how gifted you are, if you mess up, there's certain levels of mess up you don't come back from. You know, there are people you've known who were 1 point rich. Now, you can't even point the left leg of their pants from the right. You know, it's a mishmash right now. The mishmash, it becomes a whole different type of thing. Why? Because there was a period they had a window of something and it just goes, like it's just gone. You see them on television, I blew it. You listen to the stories and you're like, this person never thought it would end. Is it they have a window where something happens and they don't see it. This is 1 Corinthians chapter number 16. If you haven't seen this verse, be very clear with it. Yes, but I will stay in Ephesus until Pentecost, because a great door for effective work has opened to me. Notice, it's not time to sit. It's not time to just, chill out, my dudes. No, it's not time to, no, it says there's a great door that is opened to me specifically, to me, it is open to me. He says, even though many oppose me, if Timothy comes, see to it, and nothing, if fear nothing while he's with me, for he is doing a work of the Lord. It's very clear, we are in God's hands here, we are doing that. But I want you to spot, he says, a door has opened here. I'm not leaving, because there is a door that is open. There's opposition, but there is a door that is opened. By this, what does it mean? Meaning there is places where I have found in which I didn't have. That's what it's talking about. See, I have found some type of access that I did not have before. I could not have spoken about this access before. I could have not told you about it before. But now, it's before me. So, in God's reward plan, remember, we've talked about the 2 different judgment seats. If you haven't watched that video, which I've made about the 2 judgment seats, don't worry, I'll put it in the pinned comment. Go check that video. I explained there are 2 judgment seats. And those 2 judgment seats, they tell you, Christian, non-Christian. We are not judged at the same judgment seat. That is a lie, the biggest lie of the devil. To make us feel like we are still going to be there standing in line being decided on whether we are getting in or out. And so, now that we understand that we are not going to the same judgment seat. At the judgment seat for Christians, it's called the Bema seat of Christ. The Bema seat of Christ, it's a Bema seat, it's a seat of reward. It's the Olympics. Yeah, there are no losers there. Only people that are there are people that are being rewarded and not being rewarded. That's the only thing. Everybody has crossed over, but it's people who are either being rewarded or not. You see, there are things that we will be rewarded for a periodic work. Certain things, like you see Paul here. Paul says, I'm staying here because there's a work, there's a door of faith that is opened here, and I'm going to stay to see that I've done what is necessary for this door that is opened. If you are not careful, a door will close in front of you. You must watch your gift before the church. And you say all these things of you do want all these things, all the musicians, you have a gift now, you get out of the church. You're asking for problems. You have a gift, your gift somehow now functions outside the church. You have a gift now, somehow your gift functions on social media, you're no longer going to church. You are playing with fire. You are playing with fire because that gift will wear out. That gift will give you problems. It's meant to be in service to the body. It's meant to be in service in the church. And so should you now try to Willy Wonka yourself around and not find your place serving that gift before the right place, you are going to have issues. And some of those issues are this. The door will close. You just find there's no joy. If you've watched part 3 of Prophet Suddenly, you'll see what I'm talking about. Where they talk about a person, you see, there were people that you used to listen to, and then now it's just like, even when they sing, you're like, yeah, there's just nothing. Yes, the gift is there. It doesn't lead to the way that you used to head to kind of hear. Be very careful what your gift. So, as I've said in the beginning, I'm not saying negative of his gift, but I'm saying be very careful when a door has opened for you. When a door opens, we run with it with faith, and we run with it. You run ahead of the gift. You run ahead of the gift, and you leave God behind. You'll answer, because ahead You'll find everything you wish for, but there's one thing that you will not have when you are there. There will be no reward for it. The gifts of God are without repentance. You remember we spoke some time ago about the young lady who was in Soweto Gospel Choir. Amazing voice. She's now ditched into substance, like so bad, if you remember that video. It's a door. It's a door. You take the fame for it, and you forget what it takes to rise and get there, and you forget what kind of responsibility are required there. Poof, gone, all of it. Strict Reality Show with Daily Christian Commentary videos. Other episodes done today, they'll be down in the pinned comments. There is a door of faith. Paul says, I'm staying here because the door has opened. You're not careful and you get out, you find problem. That's why you see there are people, they still church money, now they want to come back, preach. You just can't listen to them. It's just like, you know, it's like, why? The door. These things are still there. They still apply. I always make it an example. There's this other pastor, he loves social media so much. And there was a period when he was popular. And that period when he was popular, he used it to brag, to what? Run around trying to scare people, became a joke. And now he will even try to boost his post over it. And nobody takes him seriously. Nobody. It's like, why? When the door opened, did everything wrong. So now, no matter what he does, he's a pastor. Nothing. Nobody takes him serious. Even people in the world don't take him serious. Don't think these things don't apply to you. You'll be very surprised. Very surprised. Look at Tembiso's. Same thing. A door had opened for him. The moment he showed himself otherwise, poof, gone. He can do whatever he does, but it just does not hit the way it was before. It's a door, it's a window. Now, forgiven, you'll be forgiven, but you will not have that access. That access, for some people, is once off. Guard your gift and guard it before people. You start walking reckless. We will have nothing to say. It's tricky. I'll tell me your thoughts down in the comment section. Guard your gift. Guard it. Guard it like this. Like an egg. Like this. Once you have it, guard it. guard. Because if that door closes, and by door close we mean there is always a window for that thing to be done and done right. And then you've seen people sustain an entire career, 20 years. You can say what you want about Mom Rebecca. Sustained a career the whole way. You know? Oh, recently we were talking about Joyce, but they've sustained a career for the longest. A door opens, you do the right things. I'll see you later.